seemed like I'm like, that girl's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And no, we're gonna give her a hunchback, and
Yeah.
no,
Well, they put her in paint covered overalls and gave her a ponytail. What's your experience with The Running Man?
I definitely saw it earlier in life.
Mhm.
I don't remember that much about the original.
Yeah.
So, but I was very young, so you know.
Okay. Were you looking forward to this at all?
Because of Edgar Wright.
Yeah.
He's.
I think he's the glue. I think right here that we were all excited for an Edgar Wright joint. And the trailer I thought was baller. I thought it was a really fun trailer. It was really poppy and fun, kinetic, exciting, really great music. Needle drops, well edited, fast paced. Oh, Edgar Wright. It felt like an Edgar Wright movie. And then I walked into this, and it did not have that for me. It just did not feel like an Edgar Wright movie to me. It felt like, what do they call that? A journeyman director? Someone who just comes in and just does the job. Is that a journeyman?
Yeah.
But there was nothing about, not nothing. Very little about this movie.
Felt like it was Edgar Wright.
That felt like it was Edgar Wright's, had his fingers all in it.
I'll give you a prime example. The Borderlands movie was directed by Sam Raimi. That was not a Sam Raimi movie. He made a rated R movie. They were like,
that was Sam Raimi?
They were like, we want a PG-13 movie. Like,
yeah.
No, that's not what Sam Raimi does.
Yeah.
So when I get the rated R cut, okay, the movie will be much better. So like when you go see a Shane Black movie, you know what a Shane Black. When you go see a Christopher Nolan movie, you know you're gonna get like you can't hear anybody talk or whatever. So you know a director's work. So when you get the John Wick movies, I know I'm going to get solid action directed well. So this been Edgar Wright. I'm like, did he just come in, direct, and leave?
Right. Like, where's the Edgar Wright of it all?
The Michael Cera parts.
Yeah.
Yes. You know what? Yes.
Yes. I don't think the movie kicks off until Michael Cera shows up. Like, I don't know, an hour into the movie, if not more.
What city is he in?
Oh, I don't know.
Derry, Maine.
What?
Yes.
No.
That's Derry.
Nice. Wow.
I will say
what explains his mom? Like she's nuts. Like she feels like a Derry character. That's a great. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. My main thing with Edgar Wright is like we all know like the weird wonky stuff he does with the frame and working with it as like a physical part of the set. I feel like we didn't get a lot of that, if any, really. But at the very least, I feel like there were some scenes where the sound design was clearly Edgar Wright. And that was the only time that I felt like he came through is when the what is it, diegetic sound, I think is the word. Was lining up with the soundtrack. And I feel like you didn't always pick up, or I didn't pick up on it until like we got a couple beats into whatever the synchronization was. And then I found myself like this in my seat. And I was like, okay, there's some Edgar Wright going on. But it wasn't as like so obviously Edgar Wright dictated the entire vibe as it was with his other movies.
Yeah. I feel like the transitions are usually pretty bombastic from his style. And for a movie that is, I feel like it feels like it's trying to be big and bombastic and action oriented and crazy. And it feels like a facsimile of one of those movies. It just doesn't hit.
Felt like one big trailer to me.
But I like the trailer.
I did
more than I like the movie.
And for the record, I do like on the scale of like to not like, I do like the movie. I enjoyed it.
Oh, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I didn't hate it.
I saw it with my mom because she loves the
Glenn Powell.
She also loves. She's like, that is a very good looking man. But she also loves the Running Man. So she's the one that raised me on like the crazy 80 action movie. So she's seen Die Hard 1. 200 times.
Yeah, my mom was a big Die Hard lady.
So I went to go see, like me and her went and saw Terminator Dark Fate together because she grew up on Terminator. And she loved that. So she's like, all right, she loves the Running Man. So let's see. I'm like, all right, mom, it's gonna be different. And if she liked it, then I'm good. Because I liked it because it's more closely resembles the book. And I like that's the story that's told, especially when it comes to like an adaptation. Because the Arnold movie does not resemble the book.
Yeah, in the Arnold film, he is a convict who has been wrongly imprisoned I think it was like in war,
Yeah.
in a helicopter, and they just start mowing down innocent people.
That's not the book.
And he's like, "Don't do that," and then they throw him in jail,
Yeah.
and then they put him on the Running Man. Yeah,
I feel that's a weird premise because I feel like you lose the entire like B plot of this movie.
yeah.
Is if he's not like on a reality show.
He's he's on a game show. It's not a
Okay.
reality.
It's a game show.
It's a reality. I'm sorry. It's a game show
Right.
where there are big, crazy. Let's call them supervillains that he has to go up against in different arenas.
Okay.
It's more like a gladiatorial.
It seems more like American Gladiators.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
on
So
the army.
he's not an escaped prisoner. They took a
No,
prisoner
they took
and
him.
put him into
Yeah, they're like,
got
we'll
it.
get rid of your sentence if you can get through the Running Man. Blah blah blah.
Got it. Okay,
Yeah.
fair.
Whereas opposed to this, he's got a family and he's trying to feed them
Yeah.
and all that other stuff, which I like that.
It's more, I think, compelling and current. Like people get more invested in these times, and
Mhm.
yeah,
And I love the message, which
Me too.
is not it's just text. It's not subtext. It's just straight up text.
Yeah.
I love the message of this movie.
I'm
I was
a sucker for that. I give it a lot of points. Like in
yeah,
terms of
just for
how much I
eat the
enjoy it.
rich.
The
Billionaires suck.
The funny thing is, the message they're sending is, and I'm like, oh wait, what studio put out this movie?
Right.
That's what
And I'm like, y'all let this,
Uh huh.
yeah.
y'all let this go through? Maybe
Uh-huh.
maybe you had to or
Yeah.
something because it was already done. But like, they're probably not putting movies out like this again for a minute.
Yeah.
So
You know
okay,
what it
And that's-
always sorry.
Now that
I was gonna say what it always feels like to me is like they're like the companies that are the problem putting out media that describes the problem
Mhm.
and says, you know, F the man. Like I always feel like they're doing it to appease us.
Mhm.
They'd be like, look at this stuff that you can watch and music
Yeah.
you can listen to, and
Yeah.
you can feel good about it and everything,
Yeah.
but we're still gonna get the money from
Mhm.
your enjoyment. So
but that's why it's limited too.
Yeah.
Like that's why it can't go further as far as like all the way hitting the mark, because they're going to edit themselves, right?
Yeah.
So because they can't create a how to
Yeah.
that safely exists.
Uh-huh.
So, oh,
I think it's to be like getting our good graces. Like, we know you guys are this close to getting out the guillotines.
Mhm.
Remember that we're the good ones.
Mhm.
We made the fun movie. So do you guys recommend? We're gonna get into spoilers in a minute, but before we do you guys recommend The Running Man?
Yeah.
Like
I wouldn't recommend it to everybody.
Yeah.
I definitely have friends I would recommend it to
Mm.
for sure.
yeah. You can find something or someone to like in this
Mhm.
movie. Like I like Michael
Mhm.
Cera.
Mhm.
Part of the reason I saw this movie is I like Lee Pace,
I had no idea he was in this. The whole time I'm going,
the hunter.
I wonder who that hunter is.
McCone.
Yeah.
I'm like, I
wonder
like
who that guy
I
is.
like Lee Pace and like
Yeah.
be back to Apple. I'm not trying to sell Apple, but
Yeah.
the show he's on.
Where he's like the god of.
Yes, I can't even think of it. It's not.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I know.
no.
What, go ahead.
Is it the Expanse? No.
no, it's not
No,
Expanse.
No.
No.
What is
That's also I can't think of it.
shoot, no.
We know him from
Bodies,
Halt and-
bodies.
*Halt and Catch Fire*.
Halt and Catch Fire,
Yes,
like,
great
Yeah.
show.
Foundation.
Foundation.
that's it.
Also an adaptation of a book. That's Isaac Asimov.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
It's fantastic.
I haven't done it. I haven't done it yet. Yeah, I like Lee Pace a lot. When he took off the mask, I was like, oh.
Lee Pace.
And they tried to make him ugly, and it still didn't work.
It took me a minute to figure out that was Michael Cera.
Really?
Oh.
It was dark. He had like this scraggly facial hair.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
used to seeing him like that. So I figured that is Michael Cera.
I thought it was a really fun choice,
Like,
like
yeah.
a fun actor to
I-
pick for that particular role.
When we first saw him, I let out like an involuntary noise in the theater because I just like seeing him because
Reenact it.
oh, okay.
What was the
I watched
noise?
movie and I was like,
Uh-huh.
oh, and I was like,
Yeah. That's how we did with that's what we did with the monkey when Adam Scott was at the beginning. Like,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Adam Scott in the beginning.
Oh,
Okay, sure,
nice.
great.
Cool.
That's exactly how I imagine Michael Cera's facial hair, though. Like if you,
Yeah.
it's like a baby face,
It is-
if ever
Yeah.
it were to happen, like yeah.
Him and Leo DiCaprio.
Mm.
This
Oh,
doesn't seem like somebody who can have a full beard.
he has a goatee in a couple
Yeah.
movies. I don't know if it's
Mm.
fun though.
Would you recommend The Running Man?
Again, to certain people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I feel like I know people who will watch any action and be happy.
Yeah.
And like not have to break it down into character arcs and plot and stuff like that, and just happily enjoy. And this is probably for them.
I find myself at odds because I like Edgar Wright so much, and I have experience in this particular venue or this avenue of I didn't really care for Baby Driver, and then I watched and I talked to Noel and I watched a behind the scenes thing about Baby Driver, and there were so many little touches and little additions and sprinklings of what have you that I didn't catch, and that made me more appreciative because
those are the kind of directors I love.
Yeah, they really sort of benefit from a second, third watch.
Yes,
because the same thing with Baby Driver. The main dude in that, I do not care if I ever see him on a movie screen ever again. And I found the love story to be way too pat and quick. And I just didn't buy it. But so many of the filmmaking techniques and the way they shot a lot of the driving and the way they shot a lot of the music.
The musical editing.
The musical editing is so good. And that whole sequence where he's dancing with the coffee on the way to the meeting in the very beginning, the credits, I love it. So I'm wondering if I go back and someone makes a wonderful video on this movie and points out all the shit I miss because I'm dumb, maybe I'll appreciate it more.
At least catch Arnold.
Oh, on the new dollar. Yeah, the new buck or whatever it's called. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. I saw that and I was like, weird. And then moved on with my day.
Yeah, Arnold, why not? I saw a TikTok of Edgar Wright and was it Glenn Powell? I'm trying to remember who else was with them. And they presented Arnold Schwarzenegger with a giant
new buck
of his face. It was very cute. So yeah.
I just have a thought in relation to what you were saying.
I love it.
I only have a couple a day. About what you were just saying about Baby Driver and it potentially being the same with this movie. I love Edgar Wright. I really enjoy Baby Driver. But I think just to play some devil's advocate, you shouldn't have to look at behind the scenes and be learning after the fact to appreciate the movie.
Right.
Like to me, that feels like something where it means you could have done better for the audience to appreciate it in the moment.
Yeah.
I am not good at that. I haven't made a good movie in my life.
Yeah.
So like maybe this is just like armchair coaching and it's unfounded. But I agree, but I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing.
Right.
As much as I do enjoy that movie and this one. But
right on. No, that's valid. But I just have a tendency of being in the wrong place and the wrong mindset or whatever when I first experience a thing. There'll be so many albums that I've listened to that I went, oh, that sucks. And then I hear a song 20 years later and I'm like, oh, I was sleeping on this band the whole time. You know, you find your avenue in. But yeah, no. But that's the thing. I don't think this movie's bad.
No.
I just think it is I am suffering my own expectations. Right? I expected so much more just because Edgar Wright was involved.
Yeah.
Whose fault is that?
That's how. Prime example was the second Doctor Strange movie.
Multiverse.
They called it Multiverse of Madness. So everybody expected the giant multiverse, and then we got one scene.
Yeah.
So I tell people all the time, set your expectation where you want, but as you watch the movie, you've kind of got to start like adjusting.
Yeah.
Like when Netflix drops one of their new movies, I always watch it twice. I watch it first as here's the new movie, and then I watch it again as all right. No, let me actually watch it.
Yeah.
And it
get my watching pants on.
Yeah, and it changes things for me.
Yeah, so this is because I had the opportunity to be one of the nominators for the Screen Actors Guild last year. So I got to see a screening of the Netflix movie Maria. About the opera singer Maria Callas, and that
who was that?
The actress Angelina Jolie played her, and they did the set design beyond her acting. The set design and getting to see it on a big screen was fantastic, and I was so sad for people who only ever get to see it in their living room because they'll never see how much beauty and work gets put into that. And there's so many the Frankenstein movie.
I just saw that. That was awesome.
So good.
We intentionally saw that one on
in the theater
because it's Guillermo del Toro.
How you gonna watch a movie?
They're learning from that. They're starting to put their big movies.
Yeah.
Because they want to get the new Knives Out movie.
Oh yeah,
it's coming out in theaters first.
Nice.
Before it drops on Netflix.
I'm excited. I like the Knives Out.
Is that what the whole Netflix house thing is for? Or is that something different?
That's
something
different.
Totally different.
That's
Oh,
like a thing to go to for fun. It's like an experience.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Yeah.
When I first saw that, I was like, oh, you're just gonna put Netflix stuff in your own theater. That's kind of cool. But,
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
Yep. But yeah, no, I agree.
Just sent me a message today that they're building a huge Netflix studio for production in New Jersey.
Oh.
So I'm like, that's cool. Excited to just have
We
more
love
work
Jersey.
locally. Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, so,
Awesome.
I mean, I think for what they're producing, it's pretty exciting. So.
Yeah. Let's get into spoilers. I don't know if there's many spoilers, but we're gonna get into spoilers. Do it. Put up the graphic, Terry.
There's a
all right, great
graphic.
Yeah.
Where is it up there?
It's down below.
It's down below.
It's the,
graphic.
it says The Running Man 2025 spoilers. So I don't know how I feel about Ben Richards as a character. He feels all over the place. He feels inconsistent. He is this family man who wants to do anything he can to protect his family, but he's also super angry. And then at the end, he literally shoots a man in the face. So there's a part of me that's like, I understand. He is angry because of the way the world is, right? So I certainly understand that. Just the world as it is makes you angry.
Which is effectively just a world run by one giant network.
Yeah.
Like production company.
Sure. Yeah.
Just for context.
Yeah.
That's all.
And he tries to do the right thing at his old job. He says, hey, there's radiation poisoning. Let's help out the workers. He gets fired and blacklisted, blah, blah, blah. But then he's also just he is so prone to violence that even his wife is like, oh, you took the baby with you so you didn't beat the shit out of him.
When he was talking to his old boss.
Yeah. And it's like, what kind of person is this? Like, he's supposed to be a loving, caring father, but then also breaks glass anytime he's mildly inconvenient. So like, it was one of those things where I don't feel like he is charming enough to be a main character. And then also he just straight up murders a man in the face at the very end.
I was just thinking about Vincent D'Onofrio in Daredevil.
Mhm.
He can do that.
Yeah.
But he's also the villain.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be the hero.
Yeah.
And that's harder edge to ride between that, like, anger and passion.
Mhm.
So,
and then, for the thumbnail that we have for this episode is him going, wah! Kind of a face. And it's like, well, who's that guy? What? He's super angry, but then he's like making tongue face at you. Like, it just felt really inconsistent.
I've seen that the character he's doing. I can't place the movie. I've seen that character done well, who's like caring and loving and kind of crazy, but you understand why he's like the way he is. And I've seen Glenn Powell do charming. The Netflix movie with him as the undercover guy.
Yeah.
He's charming in that. So I don't
Hitman.
I don't know. He's not my. I understand his anger.
Yeah.
I understand.
When I put myself in his shoes, I go,
I understand why he's mad, but also remember, he's trying not to be on the Running Man. He auditions for every other. And like, you know what? You're fit for the Running Man. And then they keep upping the ante. So I can kind of see why he's irrationally angry. I didn't want to be on that Running Man.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be here. Oh, you don't want to be here? Here's some extra money. Just take it. Here's this. Just take it. And they keep upping the ante because they know his issue. They know his problem. So here's more and here's more. But I'm not trying to be on the show. Well, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Guess I got to be on the Running Man.
Yeah.
So I can kind of get like why he's like irrationally, especially the scene where he kidnaps the girl in the car, and like that's kind of like his defining us versus them moment of you literally think I'm the bad guy.
Yeah.
Look where you are. Look where you know what it reminds me of? You ever see In Time with Justin Timberlake?
Yeah.
Where he's like super poor.
Oh my god.
And
that was fun.
And as he's going through the stages, oh wait, look what they have, and they're just like holding it from us. So I can see why he's angry. He's just tighten it up.
Yeah.
Because you can see he loves his wife, he loves his child. But he's also been fired from 4 jobs. Now, part of that is not his fault because he's been trying to do the right thing, but the world he lives in, they don't want you to do the right thing. So I can see why he's angry.
You know what? I think it would help if we saw a version of him that wasn't that, and now we get this version of him after being fired from 4 jobs and set up and all this other stuff.
Credit montage of him fired from
Like,
his job.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great. Yes.
And as he's getting fired, his child is getting sicker and sicker.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
So when the movie starts, now you know why he's angry.
Yeah.
So
I think if I don't know.
Yeah, we
I'm
sorry.
I'm a soy boy beta cuck. So like if my son was super, super sick and I was trying to get him help, and I think I wouldn't be exhibiting as much anger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's more important for me to swallow my anger to make sure my family's safe.
And don't bring him to the factory, but also got to remember in the second Across the Spider-Verse movie, Peter kept bringing
That's
baby
true.
with him
Yeah.
on. I'm like, Peter, you're a superhero. You're why is your baby with you? So he brings
because it's adorable. God, sorry.
I don't remember what I was saying.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, we got we get a little bit of him being chill when he's sitting with his daughter watching game shows for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
But that's, I don't know. It didn't honestly strike me while I was watching, but I do, now that you've been talking about it, agree that his behavior is a little bit too erratic to buy at times. And I keep thinking now about the moment that you're talking about where he was making that face. He was just like gloating into the camera and being really chaotic about it, where like at the time I was like, hey, yeah, fuck those guys. But I agree, like we got it set up as like he was almost like angry in the same way as an angsty teenager.
Yes.
Like anytime anybody asked him a question that I keep thinking about during the audition process when like a psychiatrist was talking to him, and he kept,
they're doing the ink blots, the digital ink blots.
Yeah, they're doing big ink blots and they're asking about like word association.
Yeah.
And he's just purposefully giving the most useless fuck you answers to every question. And I'm like, that I don't buy.
Yeah.
I would buy someone who would say, screw these questions, what are you getting at? Like I would buy someone who's trying to do away with the process and saying like, what is this for? Or like you said, maybe even giving them answers he thinks they want to hear, even if it's a lie.
Yeah.
But just the straight up like, I'm auditioning, but I'm also not going to work with you.
Yeah.
It felt a little strange at the time.
Yeah. You're trying to save your child.
I think it was an attempt at comedy that didn't land.
Yeah. It felt petulant.
You know, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in other like castings of Edgar Wright movies, there's like characters that are more like the everyman. I feel like the couple, like between Ben and his wife, they're too beautiful.
Oh my!
Because we live in a right.
Yes.
And I just like, okay, so but you know, we think in our society if somebody's attractive, like you know, as is, and maybe different from theirs, but like that you'll get out of that situation. You know,
they're too pretty to be poor.
Yeah, I mean, kind of, you know, like, and so it's like hard to buy in. I think.
Yeah. And yeah, I don't think the movie gets cooking until
Dairy.
Until they get to Dairy.
I'm like, where's Pennywise?
With Michael Cera. Like up until there, it felt like it was kind of, for a Running Man, it felt like it was limping along until they get to the mansion, the house.
And in Michael Cera's 10-15 minute scene,
so good.
Everything he did was believable. He wants to bring down the system because he took out his dad. Okay. And when the cops show up, do I help Ben leave or do I just take them down?
Yeah. I love that.
When he hits the button, that's believable.
Yeah. You're like, oh shit.
You did all of that in 10-15 minutes. Even when he kidnaps the girl, once she gets on the plane, she sees what's wrong with the system. She's only been on screen for like what? 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So you did it with them, but what happened with Ben?
Yeah.
It's petulant child.
Yeah, he just feels like a kid. Yeah. Yeah. No, I thought I was be doing some hot taking. But you guys all agree.
I do always appreciate a movie aimed at catharsis, which I think is primarily the selling point of this.
Yeah.
Is just watching a good guy just beat down on the bad guy.
Yeah.
And the bad guy being the system. It's just fun.
Yeah. Yeah. At the end, I did have a lot of fun with
Josh Brolin's very swarmy.
Yeah. Smarmy.
And he's like really
he was great in this.
Even though
I hated him.
He's like really he's a dick. And he's like, he's Mr. Burns.
Yeah.
He's Mr. And I'm like, and he knows what he's doing, and
Yeah.
he knows he can get away with it.
Mhm.
But then you find out that they're cheating on all of their games.
Mhm.
And then when Ben goes to the projects with that family, you got the guy who's figured out why they're doing what they're doing. That was blue. So
yeah, I did like that.
So like bro, here's the three people in the game.
Yeah.
Here's the one and this and like okay, so the system's really rigged against. Oh wait, you broke the right. McCone, they turned him into a hunter. He survived 29 days. Like, you know what? We can't have. You know what it reminded me of? The first Hunger Games, when they decided to kill each other instead of winning.
I'm sorry, I do not remember.
So at the end of the first Hunger Game, Katniss and Peeta decide to kill themselves, which will screw up the entire system.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Oh. So it's like everybody's got to succeed. So, but you can't. He lasted 2 weeks already. It's like, no, that's too much. Too much stuff. But now the ratings are up, so we kind of like got to keep him in the game.
Yeah.
Now here's this AI deep fake of you lying, and then we said we killed your wife and child, but did we really kill your wife?
I did not buy that.
I don't know why he bought that.
Yeah, like everything they tell you is a lie. Why would you? But again, he's so prone to anger that the idea of it just set him off. You know what I mean? He's not a rationally thinking character.
I buy that, rational or not, they know that all he needs is the thought that it's possible, just the idea.
And also, I mean, they show him it happening. They show her and their child getting murdered.
But that is after, to your credit your credit, why did he believe it? That's after he's already seen them show fake footage of him. So he knows it's possible.
Yeah.
And also, shortly after, he does say, "Did you actually kill them?" He does question it.
Yeah.
But all he needs is the slightest doubt. That's
to set him off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which, you're right. He's just so prone to anger. I would be at peace if I went through all that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be angry at all.
Yeah. Do you guys have any favorite parts of the movie or any?
Every single thing with Coleman Domingo.
He's so good.
So we get all these remakes. That some are good, some are better. So like I loved the RoboCop remake. I love the cast.
So does Noel. Noel will be happy to hear that.
I love everything about the movie. Yeah. His character, Coleman's character, reminded me of Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, okay.
He reminded me of Samuel L. Jackson's character of being the voice of the system. Because in the RoboCop movie, he turns on OCP, right? Samuel L. Jackson. So Coleman Domingo at the end of the movie is like, bro, I was your face, I was your voice. You trying to fire me? Read my contract. He just walks off. Like he was
with his
fantastic.
Hat. Yeah. He's so great. I had no idea who Coleman Domingo was until we watched a movie last year. I think it was Sing Sing.
Yeah.
And I was like, who's this guy?
West Philly, baby.
Awesome. And West Philly, born and raised. He's fantastic. Anytime he shows up, I'm very excited. Like he's a guy I'll watch a movie for.
He had a great show on Netflix.
As opposed to Glenn Powell.
This year.
Yeah.
The show on Netflix he had this year was really good.
Oh.
He's like a writer.
I think we didn't.
He's like a writer and they frame him for murder. So
we fell off on that.
That's cool.
Oh, we got to finish that. Do we all agree that Glenn Powell is just sort of like white bread? Just sort of like a...
I'm really bad with actor names. I'm assuming Glenn
Powell
is the main.
He's the running man.
He's the running man.
He's Johnny Running Man.
I didn't like him.
Is there somebody we would have cast instead of Glenn Powell? Any ideas? Michael Cera. What's that? Steven Yeun. Oh. Shit. Steven Yeun. That's a great
You know what?
I had to look up who that is too.
Glenn from The Walking Dead.
Glenn from The Walking Dead. He's the voice of Invincible.
You know what? Steven, you know what? I'm thinking of this Maniac, Maverick Havoc, the movie with him in the high rise.
So good.
He's working for the insurance company.
Exclusive. So good.
That like he could have did it, but I also think they probably wanted someone just a little bit bigger in like height and weight. There's an actor, there's an actor that's there, and I can't who could like they can't be like super attractive, but they also got to pull off. It's right there, but it's not Glenn Powell. It's someone who can pull off. Why do I want to say Justin Long? But he's too old.
I would have been down for an old guy
And
Running Man.
Who was it?
I said I would have been down for an old guy Running Man.
That would've been fun. Did you see? I bet you did because you watched everything.
Mayhem,
but also Beef.
Oh yeah,
the anger
he was awesome.
factor.
Yes.
Beef,
like
I think Steven Yeun is a great.
Maybe.
That's the one. I like that. You sold me.
Actually, on that screen, you know what? I can see Lakeith do it.
Lakeith Stanfield.
Oh
yeah.
Lakeith, I can see.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no. Now that I think about it, even though he's probably Jermaine Fowler.
Jermaine Fowler.
He's also in. Thank you for.
Oh.
What would you know? You ever see The Blackening?
No, I haven't gotten to that yet. That looked really funny though. It was like a horror comedy.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy?
Jermaine Fowler.
Oh, okay.
He pulls off charmy. Maybe even Michael Cera
as the main character,
as the running man.
Yeah.
Just go against
type.
I feel like then you have
the lightly jogging man.
The out of breath panting man.
Change the script for him.
Yeah, for sure.
It would have to be a lot more comedy.
Yeah, and I think he has to be outsmarting things versus physically like a winning like that way. So
speaking of which, I want to see that movie about the guy, the CIA agent who's like just a tech and he winds up getting revenge on people, but not
The Amateur.
The Amateur.
It's also a remake.
Yeah, Rami Malek.
Rami Malek. That's my guy. Rami Malek and Lawrence Fishburne.
So I mentioned earlier that Noel emailed us in. So he's got some thoughts on The Running Man. I didn't get a chance to write anything up, but here it goes. It was fine. The pacing was weird. 15-minute first act, 1.5 hour second act that just kind of spins its wheels, then a rushed ending with a capper that feels like reshoots.
It felt long, a little long.
Yeah.
And you don't want to feel like that
in an action movie like this. Now, it wasn't bad by any means and has some genuinely pleasing moments, but didn't feel like an Edgar Wright movie. It was pretty tame. Felt like a director for hire movie, not so much the work of an auteur. 3 out of 5 Running Men.
That's literally what you said earlier.
That's funny.
Edgar Wright was kind of just here. It was the name. It was a name attached to the movie to bring in people that like Edgar Wright.
One of the things JD said to me pre-gaming was that, when we view it through our current view lens, like how it's like, if somebody was out there and anybody could injure them, like for money, like we would expect a lot more of that than just only the hunters. And I think if they had brought that in, that could have been really compelling.
Yeah, especially because it's like there's an app involved, and considering the way the people just in the real world are right now, like how quick they are to throw up a phone and rat people out. I expected a lot more.
You know who pulled it off? There's a movie on Amazon. I can't remember the name of it. Stars John Cena and Aquafina, and it's set in LA, and she wins, I think, like
jackpot.
She wins the jackpot, which is like, let's say $1 billion. But you keep the money.
The poster's amazing.
Yeah. So what you're saying about how if you got this money, people can get it. They pull that off because when you get the jackpot, there's an app that shows you where she's at, and people come, and he plays a bodyguard. He says, listen, give me 5% of your winnings. I'll get you to the end of the day.
Yeah,
I get that. So his job is to protect her, and everybody in the entire. She's literally at an audition. She just moved to LA. She's at an audition, and she wins the jackpot. And so she's just the audition, and she's walking through the hallway, and all the girls are like. And they immediately start trying to kill her.
Right.
And when she gets outside, the entire city is trying to kill her.
That's what I was
John
expecting.
Cena shows up to protect her. And he's just this nice dude. You know, this is in the movie, the guy that plays Shang-Chi.
Oh, I love him. He's great.
Simu Liu. He's in the movie. So in this, everybody is trying. She rents an Airbnb. The person that's renting to her is trying to kill her. She ends up at like MGK's house. He's just on drugs, but they go to, like, everybody's trying to kill her. Then they get to, the special security. They're trying to kill her. So she's got to last the day. So that felt more believable.
Yeah.
And Jackpot is extremely absurd. Like, absurd to the end.
Yeah.
And
it looks really fun.
You're telling me on The Running Man, not everybody is Like
Out
boy,
to get you?
boy just went into the supermarket and got food. He's flirting with a girl.
Yeah.
Or Katie O'Brien's at the casino. Like, what is they? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, I did believe him, Glenn Powell, in trying to hide and trying to actually win. He was actually
With
playing.
All he did was put on a tiny mustache.
And that happens in the book.
Oh yeah,
he becomes the fake priest and everything.
That's funny.
I think the reason I was okay with people not constantly attacking him was because we did get a quick explanation of the rules in the first, like when they first bring him on stage or whatever. Of you have the app, doesn't start till tomorrow, or the hunting doesn't start till tomorrow, and it was something like $5,000 for a recording that actually leads to him, 10,000 if it leads to a kill. So like we got the rules set up of you do not kill him, you give us the information to kill him.
Oh, okay.
And we leave it up to the hunters.
Oh, I forgot that bit.
Yeah. So that's why I was okay with it. But we do still see like maybe 2 people, maybe 1.
I mean, those 2 kids
try to kill him.
with flamethrowers.
Oh, I forgot about them.
Holy shit.
Man, I would hate if I put my kid up for that role because I hate those children and I will continue to hate those children.
Yeah, forever. Yeah. No matter what else they do for the rest of their lives.
Typecast as the murder children.
Yeah. Murder boys. Anything else we want to say about The Running Man?
It was good. If you like action movies, see it.
I kind of want to watch it again on, I don't know, Netflix or
I'm going to watch it again. I just wish it was tightened up. Just like there's like 3 times where the movie just stops and pauses. So it's like him and it's with his wife, and then then the next scene is him training, and then now it's him going to the next set piece, which is him with the black family, and then we're going to the next set piece, which is him and Michael Cera. The next set piece is we're on the road with I'm fine watching a long movie. I've watched long movies that don't feel. I watched Zack Snyder's Justice League twice in one day. Never felt long to me.
That's 8 hours.
That's 8 hours
of TV.
That's 8 hours.
Holy
I loved all the Mission Impossibles, and I know I know they're long.
Yeah,
doesn't feel long. So in a movie, Eternals, I like the Eternals. I left the movie going, this is long.
Yeah,
this is really long. I don't want to feel like it's long, and I'm sitting there like.
Although to be fair, I do think Edgar Wright's Hot Fuzz also a shade too long. It's a little late.
Yes, during the pandemic, I watched all of those movies. I watched all those movies, and between Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz,
Shaun of the Dead's so tight,
and The World's End, Hot Fuzz actually feels a little long.
Yeah, like that ending just keeps going.
Still a great movie.
Yeah. But would you say you like what?
I disagree. Well, actually, with
you didn't think it was long?
Not strongly, but I do disagree on both Hot Fuzz and Running Man. I think the pacing for Running Man in the beginning, honestly, like Noel said, very weird and short.
Yeah.
And like we mentioned previously, we could have used more introduction to like care about anybody. But once they mentioned that this Running Man thing is 30 days long, I was immediately of the mindset that I'm going to be annoyed by the fact that I'm not seeing this man survive 30 days. So I'm therefore not going to believe that he survived 30 days because how are we going to fill all these gaps that aren't worth seeing?
Maybe it's better as a TV series.
Maybe.
I saw someone else on a reviewer say that like this would have been a great show.
And each day is, or like each 2-3 days is an episode. And the season could end halfway through.
Or I would like to see that, but I think that's also the reason that the length of it worked for me because I felt like I saw him survive 30 days. I feel like, we jumped from, like you said, like scene to scene, set piece to set piece. But that for me it felt like the progression from start to finish. And it felt like I could see the process of how he actually survived.
Do they ever like show on, I don't remember, do they ever show on screen what day it is? So like during the long walk, it shows you how many miles they've been walking. And
in the beginning, they give us a timer for when the hunt starts. And maybe a little bit of time for after it starts. I don't
remember if there's
that counted by his
like the watch was day 1, day 2. And I picture this mailing in the video is how they were tracking him.
Although I imagine they could just put a tracker in.
I thought it was in there.
And I like that. The mail-in thing I liked because you can't just hide away for 30 days.
Yeah.
You have to come out of wherever you're hiding. And then that thing, I didn't even expect that. When he puts it in, it immediately starts blinking and flies into the air. So everyone knows he's there.
I made a similar Michael Cera sound when that happened. I thought that was hilarious. It just startled me. And I was like, oh, okay,
there it goes. Yeah, there's like makes it harder to hide. I thought that was a very cool kind of idea.
That was.
Otherwise, you just go like,
you could just
I don't know,
go hide somewhere.
bury yourself underground for 30 days.
Like in the Purge, just stay in your house.
Sniffers.
The DNA sniffers.
And that's how they rig the system. Well, he's hiding for 20 days. You know what? DNA sniffers. Let's go find him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, system's rigged. Damn.
Yeah. So yeah, I wait for streaming is what I say. If you want to see an action movie, I say check it out, but I don't think you have to go see it in the theater. Sorry.
I'd say if you see it at home, get a couple friends together, whoever's house has the biggest TV and best sound system, and then watch it like you're watching the show. Root for him, cheer, do it. I think that would be the most fun.
Turn each other in.
Yeah, that too.
Turn on each other, sell each other out to the corporations.
I think that would be, honestly, I might do that. I think it would be a really fun way to watch the show.
Invite me.
Okay,
cool.
I can only fit maybe 3 people on my couch. So you two can come.
Yay! Sorry, Jeremy. Where can we find you, Jeremy?
So you know what? YouTube, the hot cat. No. Twitter, the 215 that is spelled out.
TWO. Okay.
Yeah, and that'll lead you to YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. And I had to get TikTok because that's where people are. So TikTok's
fun. It gets a bad rep, but I think it's fun. Yeah. Where can we find you, Jeremy?
I live down the street.
Awesome. Go to his house, watch The Running Man on his couch. You can only bring one other person.
Bring some hard Mountain Dews and I'll let you in.
Hard Mountain Dews. Oh man, I think for the show I brought in not your grandfather's root beer. Awful. Don't
really
terrible. So bad.
I don't like
people.
Unless you put
that
ice cream in it, then it's like.
Oh, so that sounds good.
Slightly.
Yeah. And we'll probably be back next week, maybe. I never know when she's going to join, but I'm always happy when she does it. Thank you so much.
Don't look for me otherwise.
Do not look her in the eyes. If you saw Nope, you know not to look her in the eyes. You can check us out. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow. I don't know if we're going to do a Fresh Floppies this week. I got a lot of stuff going on. But you can check us out, Fresh Floppies, where we review the comics of the week, but without any spoilers. That's it. Join us here next week, 8 p.m. live stream. Thank you so much, Jeremy. Thank you so much, Jeremy. Thank you so much, Jeremy. Love you guys, and we'll talk at you later.
Bye.
You still do the
Yes. When I can.
Stop acting so old.
I can't.
It hurts.
I'm not
My knee has been killing me for 3 days.
Oh.
I don't know what I did.
It's my lower back. My back's my issue. God damn it. God can't help you now.
There is no God here. That was fun, guys. Thank you so much. That was delightful. Would you come back?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Absolutely.
You rely on me for Fresh Floppies.
That's all I'm talking about.
I'm gonna
pop stuff.
Yeah.
And that's my friend.